Good morning. I'm not very happy because musical is over and now I don't know what to do with myself or with my life. And also I just went out of my room without makeup on for the first time ever, I think. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, ugh, this is a weird day. I'm a mess. I have reminders everywhere like this and my beautiful flowers and presents, and I'm gonna try and find something to distract myself today because otherwise I will just be a mess. I'm filming this on my camera because my phone needs to be repaired. The battery is broken and I need to get it to an Apple store to replace the battery, which sucks. But anyways, it is the day after the musical. It's like a weird black hole that I'm falling into with like no meetings and nothing to stress about and nothing to organize and no rehearsals. I am very, very happy and I am proud of everything we've achieved, and just thinking back, I have so many fond memories already and just happy. But also very tired today. Only slept for like 5 hours because I came home very late and woke up really early for some reason. So yeah, it's not my day today. Okay, I am now phoneless. I've dropped it off with someone who is going to put a new battery in it. I've also decided that I'm going to my parents' house early. I was going tomorrow, but I'm not feeling great. I'm super overtired and I don't want to be alone. I feel like I shouldn't be alone because I'm sad and I haven't had enough sleep, so I'm even more sad. I am grumpy. I slept really, really well, but I'm still like, ugh. And also, I found this at my parents' house, which was like our little program booklet, and it's making me sad. Look, oh. I did the two things that always help me clear my head this morning. I went swimming and I drove there. So driving, swimming, love it. And I just found chocolate in this house. This is last year's chocolate. So that's interesting. But I'm going to eat that and watch some YouTube and feel sorry for myself. I am in a car. I drove to Amsterdam to pick up my sister who's doing something here, but I'm like in center Amsterdam and driving here is very stressful. So I'm proud of myself that I made it. Now I just need to get back, which is also going to be interesting. By the way, I borrowed my mom's phone so I can like call people if something were to happen, because you know, it's kind of weird not having a phone, because if something does happen then I can't do anything. So it's good that I have this one now. And I just did some like creative stuff, how to write a poem, because we're celebrating Sinterklaas today in Amsterdam with my friends. So did that and made my presents, and now I really need to study because I've been procrastinating and it's not good. Also, I should probably do my makeup. Like, I'm sorry for the makeupless shots all the time. I'm like, I don't even care anymore. I look a little bit more presentable now. I have a bit of a personal update that I wanted to talk about. Over the last few weeks, I started noticing that my clothes were a lot baggier, and also when I went shopping, the size clothes that I would usually get was suddenly too big. And then I was like, oh man, did I lose weight? So I weighed myself. I don't weigh myself that often because I feel like my body image is not something I want to put a number on. So the last time I weighed myself is about a year ago, and between then and now, I lost 2 kilos. And I know for a fact that after that last time I weighed myself, I gained weight because, you know, student pounds. I noticed that on myself. So I've definitely lost more than 2 kilos. It's not like I ate super, super healthy over the last 2 or 3 months. Actually, a little less healthy than I usually do. The only 2 explanations that I can come up with is that I've been going swimming a lot, but still, like, I only go once a week, so I don't feel like that should cause weight loss. And second of all, stress, which I think is the most likely explanation. But it's really weird that if it is stress, that actually had such a big implication on my body. It's just weird. It's something weird that I just wanted to document, I guess.
Put it on! Yes! Oh, no! Wait, my hair.
tell you a secret. I'm in my underwear on the bottom, but you can't tell because it's not in frame. YouTuber life. I had the loveliest evening. We had like a Christmas dinner / celebrated Sinterklaas, and we did Secret Santa, so everyone wrote poems and bought presents for someone, and it was hella cute, and I had lots of fun, and it was really, really honestly nice to reconnect with them. Sounds super cheesy, but like after a musical, because I feel like my mind was always occupied. Whenever I did have time to hang out with them, that was like constantly going on in my head, so I wasn't really present. So it was really nice to hang out with them. Made me really happy. And now I need to go to sleep because there's lots of studying to be done in the next few days that I need to be well rested for. But like the weird thing is I can't really get myself to care because it's like the stress for those exams is nothing compared to stress for the musical, so I feel like it doesn't matter, which is really bad. I need to get myself to care. Look how cute this table looks now, and also this thing. That's the crown for my Christmas cracker from last night, and that was one of my presents, and then flowers from musical, some musical stuff, and a card that I got. Then I put one of the posters up there, which is making me happy, and also I put the tickets and program booklet here. And also I'm watching my own week vlog from the week before the musical to remind myself of a better time. No, that's very dramatic. I'm okay, guys. I'm totally fine. We're already talking about what we're gonna do like next year, which is exciting. So it's all gonna be okay. Also, I have a new jumper and I'm very, very obsessed with it. It is almost 3:30 and I still haven't studied today, even though I have an exam tomorrow. So that's going well. It's a weird feeling that this is the last week before break, because I don't want it to be break. I don't want to not be here for 2 weeks, but then also I don't want this semester to continue, which it's all very, I don't know, I'm a little bipolar.
Into your dreams, you're perfect to me. I won't let these little things.
Guess what, guys? Me and my phone are reunited. And I figured, because this is a weird vlog anyway, that I just like give you a little update on what it was like to live without this thing for almost a week. Because it's given me some insights. The most important insight was that I definitely do not need this thing. It is handy and I won't be getting rid of it anytime soon, because I am very happy that I've got it back. But I can live without it, which I knew, obviously, like I knew that I could, but I didn't like the idea of it. And now that I had to, I realized it was fine. The only thing that I really couldn't do was WhatsApp, and I just used Facebook to contact people, which was fine. It wasn't the most useful thing ever, because not everyone reads Facebook as much as WhatsApp, but it was fine. Like, I could still keep in touch with people. The only thing was, though, that I could only do that on my laptop and only on Wi-Fi. So whenever I was, like, on the road or somewhere not home, I couldn't contact people, which was sort of strange, and I liked the idea that on this thing, I'm able to contact whoever or like access anything whenever, which is quite a nice thing. The only thing that sort of creeped me out was that whenever I went somewhere by myself, then if something were to happen, then I wouldn't be able to contact anyone. Which, I mean, that is how everyone lived about like 20 years ago, so it's not like the end of the world. But that sort of felt weird to me. I mostly realized how often I tend to grab my phone just to do something on it out of habit or out of boredom. Most of the time I really don't need it and I just pick it up just because I'm bored or because I'm used to picking it up when I have a moment of nothing. I felt like now when I couldn't do that, I was more in the moment sometimes, instead of like in social media moments. I think I'll definitely try to do that less because I really don't need to do that, especially when I'm with other people. It's really not nice to like have your phone there as a distraction to take you out of the moment. When I'm walking to school or like waiting for a bus or whatever, I don't need my phone. I can be there in that moment, which sounds super spiritual, but oh well. Those were my realizations of not having my phone for a week. It was interesting and it gave me some nice insights, but I'm also happy to be reunited, especially because there are lots of pictures and videos on it of the musical that I'm gonna binge watch now. Speaking of the musical, I just wanted to do a quick update on how I'm feeling about that, just because I feel like this whole video is just me updating you, and it's maybe not very interesting for you to watch, but it's really something that I want to document and want to look back on. Now that I can reflect on it a little bit more, I can't believe that it's been a week. It feels like it's been 3 months. Tuesday and Wednesday were such happy days. I was full of adrenaline. I was so happy, so proud, had this whole like rush going on, and I wasn't on this planet. Like, I swear to God, those 2 days are sort of like a blur, and I don't know, I was somewhere in space, and it was super nice. And then Wednesday night we had an awesome after party. It was really cool, and I was happy, and it was fun, and I was super like appreciative of everything that had happened, and I was so proud of myself also. And then I came home on Wednesday night at about 3 a.m. I went on my laptop and I wrote down how I felt in that moment, because I sort of knew what was going to come the next day. And as expected, I woke up on Thursday feeling like crap, mentally. I was sad, and I felt like suddenly this piece of like me or of my life was like missing. This whole thing is going to sound super dramatic, and I am aware of like my privilege and that there's people who have a lot worse problems than this. I just want to warn you of that. Like, I know this is going to sound super dramatic, and I just want to document this because I didn't know how much it was going to affect me. So, Thursday felt like crap. It was not a good day. I also hadn't slept that much. Like, I'd slept about 4 hours and woke up super early for some reason. Really sad. Plus, found out that my phone was broken. So, it just wasn't a good day. I did not want to be alone, so I like distracted myself whenever I could, and I went to see people, and then at the end of the day, I was going to stay here in Amsterdam, but just couldn't be alone. So I took a train to my parents' house, and that was super nice. I had a bit of a breakdown there, but it was okay. And then life went on. I was less sad, but the thing is, I sort of feel like I don't really have a purpose anymore. Like, me hearing myself say this, it makes me sound like a really depressed person, and I'm not. Like, I'm totally fine. I'm okay. This musical thing was a part of my life for months, like about 8 months. It was like a proper part of my life, and it was constantly on my mind. I was working on something, I was working towards something that I was so passionate about, and it was making me feel so confident and so amazing, and I was just having so much fun. And then suddenly that was gone. And I don't have anything to work towards anymore, not something that I care about as much as I cared about that. And I feel like now knowing how much I can care about something makes me realize how much I don't care about stuff that usually goes on in my everyday life, like school. Right now, I really don't give a shit because I don't feel as passionate about it as I did about that musical, and like the comparison makes it feel so insignificant, even though school is important, and I really like AC, and I like my courses, and it's all good. Just having a moment of like, why do I care about this? Should I be caring about this more than I do right now? Yeah, I just feel sort of like empty. And it's not like I'm not happy. I'm still like having fun with people, hanging out, doing cool stuff, and I'm happy, and I'm, you know, fine. It's just a little bit empty. I'm missing something. And I know that it will be fine, and that I will get over this, and I will, you know, be able to feel normal without a musical. But I don't know if I want that. I think I just want to keep making musicals. I didn't know how much this was going to impact me, like, emotionally. And even though it is sort of sad, I also think it's a really good thing that now I know how much I love doing this and how much I want to do it again and how powerful and confident it makes me feel and how much passion I have for this. Like, I sort of wasn't sure if I was an ambitious person before this, and now I know that I can be ambitious and that I can be passionate about something and that I can work really hard for something if I just care about it. It's taught me a lot about myself. I've grown as a person. This whole experience was amazing and I am so freaking proud and so freaking grateful. But right now, just feeling not great. I'm gonna have 2 weeks of Christmas break, not gonna think about it, and then I'm probably gonna start working on our next project, which I'm already freaking excited about. So that was my personal update. I'm gonna leave you to it now. See you later.